Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Miss JD once again for my second video this evening. And in this episode, I'm going to discuss the most trending stocks in the market for our February 2021 market performance. And earlier this evening, I already recorded one video. I just documented my thoughts over my portfolio, the current situation of my portfolio, and I also shared my game plan in some of these stocks. So if you also would like to know the content, I'll put a link down below in the description box so you can also check that out. But for now, I am going to cover the stocks here. I sorted all the stocks, sorted the highly traded ones, and then we'll go through each one from top to bottom. So if this is the type of video you are interested in hearing, watching every single night, this is the channel for you. I do review stocks every single day. So just hang in there and let me know your thoughts. Drop a comment if you also have some requests. So I'll be prioritizing them in my video tomorrow. All right. So for now, let me first talk about the index. As you can see, we still had a lot of a huge chunk of foreign selling that happened today. So I still treat this as still a bearish market. The downtrend is not over yet. So as you can see here, we are still creating those lower highs. And as I mentioned the last time, I am waiting for the possibility of it dropping up to this area. So it's slightly higher or slightly lower, guys. So I'm still anticipating that as a near possibility. It could still happen. Although right now, we don't know yet if this long wick over here could already be a sign that, we could be recovering. Because you see these days over here, several days we stopped right here and then we had some bounce, but that's on the short term. Even the foreign market, we are about to start in just 30 minutes or 45 minutes. The US market is about to open. I can already see that a lot, some of the stocks are still trending downward. So uh, if the global scene is on the bearish side, we're not spared. We're also experiencing that here. So hopefully, if some of these stocks show some promising setup, let's take advantage of this dip and buy more shares. Okay, so let's first check out some of these. All right, let's start with Dito, which has the biggest um, share or biggest amount of trades this morning or this day. As you can see here, at the start of the day when the market opened, we had a gap up. That's the reason why we started high. And then what happened today was we just spent the entire day filling that gap. A lot of our profitable traders and big institutions have been locking in some gains. But I don't think if this is going to dip, it is going to dip significantly. I doubt it is going to happen. Um, what happened today is just for me a sell on news, number one, because if I'm sure a lot of you have already read this update. So they were posting in Instagrams about PLDT and Dito collaborating, right? So that really spiked or created an uptick in the opening price, and then it had to fill the gap. So sell on news, and it is currently sitting at a possible support. However, we don't know yet because a support could also break down. If tomorrow we will have a breakdown in the price, like it goes below 1775 and you are already profitable, my advice for you is you don't have to sell everything, just lock in some gains. And then if it drops up to, let's say, 15 peso level, which is around your MA20 line, you can probably re-enter and buy some more shares. Don't use that buying power to buy somewhere else, or buy something else. try to strategize how you are going to approach detail in a manner that you will be profitable at the same time as the price goes higher and higher. You're also growing the volume of your size here. So just by the by you locking in some gains and re-entering at a lower level, then that would mean you could buy some more shares out of that buying power. Okay. In the meantime, I feel strongly about Dito because of foreign buying. See that? So that's foreign buying, and we still have a lot of retailers still showing interest in this stock in the long term because they have a mindset of really investing in this stock for the long haul. Let's talk about PHA. PHA also had a gap up today. However, same. It filled that gap. It even filled this gap over here, right? The gap that was created here. So in case the market gives us a chance for this price to revisit our MA20 line, don't rush. Anyway, almost all the stocks are on red. So try to preserve that buying power and wait for that perfect opportunity where you can get and where you can enter at a lower price. So 261 for me, guys, is the nearest support. At the moment, our RSI is still looking healthy around the 58 level, so that's fine. This is probably the retracement that we have been looking for over here. Yeah, 261. ACEN. ACEN touched the MA20 line. So I will closely monitor this. I know I wanted to grow my size here. I personally have ACEN, but we have to observe if 719 is going to break, then chances are we can grab the opportunity to buy some more at a much cheaper level, which is our next bet would be around the 593, 594 level or 6 peso area. So that's the first area of support. If it breaks that, then we could possibly drop and reach the 6.05 level. Yeah, that's one thing we need to closely monitor by tomorrow and in the days to come. APL also had I treat this as a potential bounce. But in case the market gives us a chance around the 0.23 level, that's a much better entry. That's support indeed. One, because that's where your MA20 line is. Number two, you have this how many days? 4 days of touching that key level, and we have demonstrated some bounce happening at the same time. And today you had some 12 million on foreign buying. So tomorrow, hopefully, it could give us this one, a long wick again, touching this level, so we can buy some more before it takes off fully. Mary Mart is also a wait and see game. It's currently sitting at a possible support at the MA20 line. So we can check if most of the sentiment or most of the actions are happening higher than the 691 or 7 peso level, then we could already face a bounce. Okay, this could already mean a bounce for Mary Mart. BSC, okay, BSC touched the MA20 level. So we'll wait and see tomorrow if it is going to give us a green around this area. As you know, MA20 could act as a support when we're moving higher than that. So this is a good sign. This is a good area at the same time to add more if it is going to give us a confirmation of a bounce right there. But in case it breaks down, then you have to condition yourself. You have to set a price level where we can easily let go. Let's not wait for the price to be at a significant drop before you let go, because it's really hard. Personally, I've also experienced that some of my stocks in the US market right now are on the 30%. One That's just one isolated case, but there are some stocks that I have that are on the 10, 15% down, and I find it difficult to part ways with these stocks because of course the big decline in just the span of a day could trigger that. So it's easier, like what happened today in BTC. I entered at 0.48 and it declined, started fluctuating, and I said, oh, looks like this stock is still going to decline some more. So I exited the 0.48 entry, and I'm now waiting for that opportunity to buy at a lower level. I actually pegged it to drop around the 40,000 level, but I'm not really sure if it is going to be hit today. I don't really mind waiting, just in case. Now that we have some long wicks over here, in case it crosses that line, then I can buy some more, which is around 40,000 level. But I have successfully added around 0.46 area when this price level was hit. So let's see if it is going to recover today and continue to move higher, or it will give us another red by tomorrow, and then uh, my order at the 40,000 level will be hit. Actually, 40,500. That was the amount I entered at, around that. So my screen is very tiny. 40,500, around that. Okay, there. So just to go back, let me just go back here. So now let's talk about BSC. So I already mentioned this. JFC. GFC still on, I think this is still on a decline. Although our RSI has given us advanced signals already, double bottom, and then it went sideways. So I think we could just be moving within this range in the next few days. Your Bollinger Band is showing a noticeable um, movement, starting to become more constricted right here. So chances are we could either recover and trigger the upper band and then move higher. But if it starts to trigger the lower band, then we will expect some more breakdown in the price. So it's a wait and see game because it's still moving sideways as of the moment. MBT ended with a red today, slightly bigger than the previous candlestick. So let's just manage our expectations and prepare for a possible breakdown in the price. We could be revisiting our MA20 line again, which is around the 48.12 level. So if you're interested in this stock, I know there's a big potential ahead of us. See that? There's still, we've recovered, but we're just halfway. But for now, just take advantage of that dip and know when to enter again, because as of the moment, I still feel that this stock could reduce its price and possibly hit the 48 level. All right, BDO. BDO experienced slight breakdown in the price. This could just be slight, but this could be a beginning of a decline. Okay, look at that. When it recovered, the high over here is slightly lower than the previous high, and then we did a double top over here. And while we did that, our RSI is giving us a declining momentum. And for how many days now, each time we go near the MA20 line, there's a rejection that's happening. So I feel that we could be revisiting the 100 peso level. Well, at the moment. So watch out, use your buying power. I know a lot of stocks are starting to look very, very attractive because it's very cheap, but know that there could still be a way for you to get this at a cheaper level because it's not done yet. the downtrend is not over yet. Let's see about BPI. Well, BPI touched the MA20 line, so let's find out if this stock will hold at the MA20 level. The moment we're logging it at around 84.28. Let's find out if we have a green by tomorrow. Otherwise, if that breaks, then we have no choice. We have to plot another support right here at the much lower level and wait for it. When it declines, the funny thing is when it declines and you do not know where to plot your support and resistance, chances are you could just be buying it anywhere. But now that we know that this area could be your next support, then you know the amount of time you need to wait and the triggers you need to see to take action, right? Because right now, if that breaks down, it might take a few days before your 79.98 could be reached again. And from there, when it touches the 79.98 or 80 peso level, we still have to check out how our candlesticks are forming, how we're panning out in our RSI, and a lot of things to also consider. AR, like what I mentioned earlier or yesterday, try to consider other stocks because I think the heyday for AR uh, is over. We might see some more declines and it could revisit possibly around the 0.0032 and then move sideways, right? And then after the sideways, that's the time it recovers. So that's it. Hopefully, you have a good base for AR for those holders right there. Next is, where are we? NIKL. NIKL, this is a sign of weakness, guys. We're sitting at a possible resistance, and this is a confirmation that people have taken profit, and that's the reason why we ended with the red. So chances are we could revisit previous levels again, around 583. That's the area I see at the moment as the next possible area of bounce. There's one over here, but that's really very near. Let me just plot that. Anyway, it is an area, so it could be from that point to this point. So still a within the same level. AC. AC, let's see, because this could already mean a start of a possible shift in direction, which is now going to be an uptrend because of this long wick, right? This used to be your support over here. See that? And now when it touched the key level, you had a rally making this day a green for AC. So 744, just in any case, the stock fluctuates and revisit 744, then for me, that's an opportunity for a buy. Okay. Next possible drop would be around this 683. But we'll wait and see. I will not plot it as of yet because it's too early to say. We have to observe what happens around 744 first and really find out if a confirmation of a bounce is starting to manifest here. Okay, so I think that's it for this part. Just feel free, guys, to drop a comment. I highly recommend you drop a comment, you hit the like. It's your way of helping the channel so that the YouTube algorithm will also start to discover our channel and promote to other people, and hopefully we could impact you or the future viewers of this video. I hope I can impact you guys in your trading journey. Okay, in the meantime, that's it for this episode. Looking forward to your comments. Okay, and by the way, if you want to trade the US market or cryptocurrency, I will leave a link down below. That's linked, a referral link to my eToro. I use eToro to trade US and cryptocurrency, and I could also be your go-to person. If you have questions about the platform, I can get that answer for you. All right. In the meantime, thank you and bye bye. Thanks for watching.